Lila's fingers danced over the smooth keys of her typewriter, each letter imprinting her thoughts onto the crisp, white paper. The old typewriter had been her companion for years, ever since her grandfather had gifted it to her on her 16th birthday. Now, at 28, she found herself drawn to the rustic charm of her family's cabin deep in the woods, seeking inspiration and solace from the chaos of city life. Nestled in the heart of whispering pines, the cabin was surrounded by dense forest, where towering pine trees whispered secrets to the wind. The air was fresh and invigorating, a stark contrast to the smog-laden atmosphere of the city. Lila inhaled deeply, savoring the scent of pine needles and earth, and felt the tension in her shoulders ease. The cabin itself was a quaint structure, built by her grandfather with his own two hands. It had a cozy living room with a stone fireplace, a small kitchen, and a single bedroom. The walls were adorned with family photographs and mementos from years past, each one telling a story of its own. Lila felt a deep connection to this place, as if the very essence of her ancestors permeated the walls, urging her to create. Lila had come to Whispering Pines to finish her novel, a labor of love that had consumed her for the past 2 years. The story, a mystery set in a small town not unlike the one she now found herself in, was nearly complete. All she needed was the perfect ending. As she typed, the rhythmic clack of the keys echoed through the cabin, mingling with the sounds of the forest outside. Birds chirped merrily, and the occasional rustle of leaves signaled the presence of woodland creatures. It was a symphony of nature that Lila found both soothing and inspiring. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the treetops, Lila decided to take a break from her writing. She stepped outside, the cool evening air enveloping her like a gentle embrace. The sky was a canvas of oranges, pinks, and purples, a breathtaking display that never failed to captivate her. Lila wandered down a narrow path that led deeper into the woods, her footsteps crunching softly on the forest floor. She marveled at the beauty around her, the way the fading light filtered through the trees, casting long shadows that danced in the twilight. It was in moments like these that she felt truly alive, connected to the world in a way that was both profound and humbling. As she walked, she noticed a faint sound in the distance, a melodic tune that seemed to beckon her forward. Curiosity piqued, Lila followed the sound, her steps quickening as the music grew louder. It was unlike anything she had ever heard, a hauntingly beautiful melody that resonated deep within her soul. The path led her to a small clearing, where a crystal-clear stream babbled merrily over smooth stones. In the center of the clearing stood a figure, cloaked in shadows, playing a flute with such skill and passion that it took Lila's breath away. She watched in awe, mesmerized by the music and the mysterious figure that seemed to be one with the forest. When the last note faded into the evening air, the figure turned towards her, revealing a face that was both familiar and otherworldly. Lila gasped, her heart pounding in her chest as she realized who stood before her. "Grandfather," she whispered, her voice trembling. The figure nodded, a gentle smile playing on his lips. "Hello, Lila." Lila's mind raced as she tried to comprehend the sight before her. Her grandfather had passed away 5 years ago, yet here he stood, as real and tangible as the trees surrounding them. She took a tentative step forward, her eyes wide with wonder and confusion. "How is this possible?" she asked, her voice barely more than a breath. Her grandfather's smile widened, and he motioned for her to sit by the stream. "There are many things in this world that cannot be easily explained, my dear. Sometimes, the veil between the past and the present is thinner than we realize." Lila sank to the ground, her legs feeling weak. "But, you're supposed to be gone." I don't understand." Her grandfather joined her by the stream, the water's gentle murmur providing a soothing backdrop to their conversation. "I am gone, in a sense. But my spirit remains, tied to this place, and to you. I have watched over you, Lila, and I know the struggles you have faced." Tears welled up in Lila's eyes as she thought of the years she had spent grappling with grief and the pressures of her writing career. "I've missed you so much," she said, her voice breaking. "And I have missed you," he replied, reaching out to gently touch her cheek. His hand felt warm and solid, a comforting presence in the surreal moment. "But now is not the time for sorrow. You have come here for a reason, and it is time for you to fulfill your purpose. Lila nodded, wiping away her tears. I came here to finish my novel. But now, I feel like there's something more I need to understand. Her grandfather nodded. Indeed. The story you are writing is not just a work of fiction. It is a reflection of your own journey, your own search for meaning and connection. And to find the ending you seek, you must look within yourself. Lila took a deep breath, the weight of his words sinking in. She had always felt a deep connection to her writing, but she had never considered that her stories were a mirror of her own experiences and emotions. She looked into her grandfather's eyes, seeing the wisdom and love that had always guided her. I don't know if I can do it, she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. You have always had the strength within you, Lila, he said softly. Trust in yourself and in the journey you are on. The answers will come when the time is right. As the evening gave way to night, the clearing was bathed in the soft glow of moonlight. Lila felt a sense of peace and clarity that she hadn't experienced in a long time. She knew that her grandfather's spirit was with her, guiding her as she navigated the path ahead. With renewed determination, Lila returned to the cabin, her mind brimming with ideas and inspiration. She sat at her typewriter, the familiar clack of the keys a comforting rhythm. Words flowed from her fingertips, each one imbued with the emotions and experiences that had shaped her journey. Days turned into weeks as Lila immersed herself in her writing, drawing from the depths of her soul to craft the perfect ending to her novel. She spent her mornings wandering the forest, drawing inspiration from the beauty and tranquility that surrounded her, and her evenings typing furiously by the warm glow of the fireplace. The encounters with her grandfather became more frequent, each one offering new insights and wisdom. They would sit by the stream, talking for hours about life, love, and the mysteries of the universe. Lila cherished these moments, feeling a deep sense of connection and gratitude for the guidance he provided. One afternoon, as Lila explored a part of the forest she had not yet ventured into, she stumbled upon an ancient oak tree, its gnarled branches reaching towards the sky. At the base of the tree was a small, weathered chest, half buried in the earth. Intrigued, she knelt down and carefully unearthed the chest, her heart pounding with anticipation. Inside, she found a collection of old journals, their pages yellowed with age. As she leafed through them, she realized that they belonged to her grandfather. The journals chronicled his life, his thoughts, and his experiences, offering a glimpse into the man she had always admired. One entry, in particular, caught her attention. It was dated the day before he had passed away, and it spoke of a dream he had had, a vision of the future. In my dream, he had written, I saw Lila, standing in the heart of the forest, a beacon of light and hope. She had found her true purpose, and with it, the strength to change the world. I know that she is destined for greatness, and I will do everything in my power to guide her, even from beyond the grave. Tears filled Lila's eyes as she read the words, feeling a deep sense of love and validation. Her grandfather had believed in her, had seen her potential even when she had doubted herself. She closed the journal, her resolve stronger than ever. As she made her way back to the cabin, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. She knew that her journey was far from over, but she also knew that she had the strength and support to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Lila's days became a harmonious blend of writing, reflection, and communion with the forest. She discovered hidden trails and secret groves, each one revealing new wonders and sparking her creativity. The novel was coming together beautifully, each chapter a testament to her growth and resilience. One evening, as she sat by the fire, her grandfather appeared once more. His presence was comforting, a reminder of the unbreakable bond they shared. You are so close, Lila, he said, his voice filled with pride. The ending is within your grasp,